Hey everybody, welcome to Franchise. My name is Scott.
And I'm Jeff.
And we're playing Uncharted 2.
What is this one, Drake's Misfortune?
I did not tell half of what I saw, for I knew I would not be believed.
Marco!
Oh no!
On his deathbed. 1324.
This is a Code 3 to Uncharted 2. What's it called? Among Thieves, I think? And this is the remaster.
Yeah, that's right.
Here, let me turn it down a little bit. Let's not, we don't want to have too much overlap on our audio. But yeah, let's have a quick rundown of our situation with this game. We've already, at this point, recorded like 40 episodes of this. Okay?
Yeah.
We are... Fuck, that was more episodes than Uncharted 1 had, now that I think about it. But, for some reason, we lost all of the audio on our first 12 episodes of this. So, we still have all the video. It is intact. But we are doing post-commentary for the first 12 episodes of Uncharted 2.
Yeah, and if you guys have seen any of the Twisted Metal Small Brawl stuff, we just pretty much had to go through the finale of that, last couple of episodes.
Yeah, we in addition, we also lost the last 4 episodes of Twisted Metal Small Brawl. And we were gonna be goddamned if we played any more of that fucking game.
Nah, we live in a 3-story apartment, and I'd jump off the fucking balcony. We live on the 3rd floor, you know.
Style fucking swanton off that fucking bitch and kill yourself.
Yeah, definitely, man. I'll tire myself on the fucking bottom neighbor's barbecue grill.
So, oh shit.
Woo!
Oh, man.
What luck.
That's weird. I should have remembered that. I had a real reaction to it like you were playing it. Just so you know, Jeff is playing Uncharted 2 this entire time.
Playing it with my mind right now.
Because I played Uncharted 1. So, you know, that's how we like to do it. That's
then
how we're doing with Resident Evil.
Uncharted 3, and then I get the fortune of playing Uncharted 4.
Well, there are 2 PSP titles.
Oh, yeah, we do get to do the 2 PSP titles.
So, but it might
still
come
balance
out
itself out, huh?
Coming out. Yeah, it's going to be me after this, and then you on one of the PSP titles, me on another one.
PSP title.
Oh, you do get to play 4. Ah, it's shitty.
Oh, yeah.
I want to play.
It's okay, you can blame it on China. That's my best Trump impersonation of like, China, you know? Sorry, guys.
Trump impression?
Yeah.
Dude, I can't do a Trump impression at all. The best Trump impression I've ever seen is probably from John Mulaney, where he acts like Donald Trump got his life plan from like overhearing a hobo just saying like crazy stories of what he would do if he was rich. He's like, yeah, one day I'm gonna have tall buildings with my name on them. And I'm going to have a TV show where I fire people. Or something like that.
I like that, man.
And he was just like, that sounds excellent, hobo. Thank you for that life plan.
That's funny.
And now he's our prez.
Yeah, he is, man. And I honestly, man, I hope he does a great job. I know, you know, there's... I'm not really going to get in. I'm not going to make this a political conversation at all.
Oh,
because there's...
Not worth it.
Too many people who are... PCers, social justice warriors, and all that, and they'll argue over every little thing. And
well, there's a lot of just hate in general towards the Trump presidency.
Oh God, dude, there's more hate towards Trump than I've seen in any presidential election.
Which is weird because by the time we're recording this episode right here, I think he's been president like a day, right? And he was getting a lot of hate even before. His inauguration or whatever, right?
Yeah, and I'm not gonna get in. We're not gonna get into all that. We're not gonna.
No.
We're not gonna start a war or anything on that.
We honestly really don't even care that much.
No,
like,
but you know, he's the president, and we acknowledge that, and we just hope that he does what's best for the people, and that's really all I can say about that. You know, I mean, hey, go Prez, you know.
I'm probably gonna do what I always do.
You just don't say anything at all.
I basically live my life as though there is no president.
Well, honestly, that's the best way you should live your life. You should live it for you and not give a shit about what's going on in Washington. Because honestly, whatever goes on there is going to happen anyway, and there's nothing me, or anybody else can really do about it.
Yeah, it's kind of beyond me.
Yeah, just live for you. Just enjoy your life. In fact, enjoy fuck that shit. Enjoy our video game.
Yeah, let's do video games. Let's do video games. But
train on the water,
it's weird though.
Boat on the tracks. Had to go a little Family Guy there.
That is hilarious. But I do got to say, I do have to bring it back to Trump a little bit. All right. Sorry, but it's not the way you think. You probably remember me like basically kicking in your door earlier and be like, "Hey man, you want some like McDonald's breakfast or something?"
And I was like, "Hell fucking yeah, I want some McDonald's breakfast."
Yeah, so like I went out and I was grabbing the McDonald's breakfast, right?
Uh-huh.
And oh yeah, that guy. The not Navarro, because doesn't he look an awful lot like Navarro?
He looks an awful lot like Navarro.
Like he looks exactly like Navarro if he just like had a slightly better shave job.
Yeah.
You know,
I can see that.
That's weird, honestly. Anyway, so I'm pulling out and this should tell you a lot about how I view things in the world and politics and stuff. But like, I'm pulling out. I got all the food already. You know, I've already checked it to make sure it was all there because that particular McDonald's likes to forget shit. And, yes, I know I'm not supposed to be eating McDonald's through you. I eat what I want. So,
guilty.
So, yeah, but anyway, I'm pulling out and I look over and driving down the road is this little, it's like 1981, like Honda Civic. It's like, kind of sort of orange, but not really. It's a lot of colors. It's a lot of colors. This vehicle has obviously been through a lot, and every window on this vehicle is smashed out. There are no windows on this vehicle. Really? And there's some younger fellas driving this piece of shit car. And the thing is that sticking out of the top, because apparently there must have been a sunroof, I guess. Mm-hmm. And this dude driving this car just stuck a big flag
in his sunroof, yeah, like holding the sunroof up
through his sunroof, and it was a Trump flag. Like it was a big blue with big white letters, Trump. You know,
that's funny.
And it looked like he went to a junkyard and bought this car for $150, and he stuck a fucking Trump flag in it. He just started driving off.
That's funny.
And I remember like just kind of like smiling real big and kind of laughing at him, like driving by. Not because he was driving a shitty car. It wasn't anything like that. It was just the entire picture altogether. I didn't have a reaction to it other than to kind of like enjoy it. Right?
It sounds like something he did on purpose because he knows if he's got Trump all over that car.
It'd be weird if he didn't do it on purpose.
There's enough people out there.
Where the fuck does flag come from?
There's enough people out there though. And I'll say this. People are becoming more and more violent against other people for their opinions.
It does seem that way sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's more of that going on. There's more rioting going on. I mean, the protests are
actually
fine.
There's rioting going on right now. You know that? In D.C.?
Yeah, over Trump.
Yeah.
Over him being a president.
Yeah, they're just not, like, people aren't happy with it. They don't want it. They're just like, well, I might as well use my anger to get me, like, a free fucking DVD player.
Pretty much.
Or something.
Pretty much. And let me be honest with you. All you people rioting and looting and shit, you need to be run over. Really. Just because, honestly, crying like a little bitch, that's not going to get your way, dude.
Yeah, not getting your way. Life gets a lot more difficult than that. Life is a lot more difficult than just whether or not you get your way.
Yeah, it's stupid. Like, what you should do is just acknowledge that that's the president and do your thing. Fuck what's going on everywhere else. Do your thing.
I didn't mean a story about a dude driving a goofy car with like a Trump thing in it to turn into Jeff being like, fuck you guys. Stop bitching about the president.
Oh, yeah, it shouldn't be that way. But anyhow, off of this topic. I knew that was gonna.
You totally went like, haha, dude in car. What's the thing about trunk?
Thing about the trunk.
About Trump is, dude, fuck you guys.
No, like I don't mean to be really like that for real. I mean, just like, come on, man. Like, come on.
The looting is a bit much. The looting is a bit.
If you're gonna protest, fine. Protest all you want. If you hate Trump as your president, fine.
Yeah, people hate Obama. People hate Bush.
Trump as your president.
I love Bush personally.
Yeah, I like it too. I like it shaved, but I like it shaved. I like it shaved.
Don't like it too bushy. I like it too bushy.
But no, in all honesty, man, it's like if you want to do things,
look, treasure.
Do it peaceably. You know, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
do it peaceably.
Yeah, I mean, that's true.
That's all I'm saying.
But all I was really talking about was just like, I thought that was funny.
That is hilarious, by the way. That's hilarious.
And that's as deep as my opinion really goes on things like that. Like, I kind of have this, like, I have this view of things.
Look at that snow.
Where I kind of just, I'm not saying it's better. It's just good for me. But, like, how to put it? Like, I kind of look past the state, and I look past, like, the nation, and I look past, like, the world, really. And I kind of think in more universal terms. And I don't really know why I'm that way, but I do. Okay? But I do find that because I tend to look at things that way, the things that people do kind of, instead of being like this big important thing that like dominates my way of thinking and my opinions, instead it becomes this like show of like, oh, look at people and the shenanigans they get into. You know?
Yeah.
And it's
I
like,
feel you.
it's like to me, a lot of my perception of the world is that of being at some entertainment venue where I'm here for the show and I'm kind of enjoying, you know, how goofy people can be, you know, it's like, cause it's just primate behavior, man, to me.
And like, the thing is, people get worked up. They get all worked up over nothing. They get all worked up over imagination.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Do.
Over
they
imagination, over what they think could or might happen, but
and there's not that
probably
buffer
won't
there.
Happen,
yeah,
you know.
Yeah, there doesn't seem like there's that buffer there where people are going, it's like their brain can't tell the difference between what they think and what is actually happening.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
It seems kind of weird.
Exactly. Like, I mean,
rather than being mad about it, though, I tend to just, for the most part, I'm just entertained by it. Like, if at the very least I'm indifferent to it. Like,
the only thing that infuriates me at all, or that gets me upset, is that people are destroying their own cities for what they think. A bunch of nothing here.
I'm laughing at that, but I'm also laughing at the see, and that's an example of my point, right? You're like, people are destroying their own cities, and you're like, man, that fucking makes me mad. But in my head, I literally just laughed at what you just said, because to me, that's the goofiest thing in the world.
You're absolutely right.
You know what I mean?
That is the goofiest thing in the world. You're absolutely right. But the thing is, I'm not mad for me. I'm mad for business owners.
I think I do see your point. Yeah, you're like, and not only that, but like, you know, people are being hurt in this.
People are, and that's what upsets me, is that instead of coming together and trying to make things better, they think that if they destroy some buildings, loot some buildings, and they say they're doing it in protest, what good is coming of that, really? I mean, what do you think is actually going to happen there?
Yeah, exactly. It's not like Trump is, like, it's not like Trump has to pay for that out of pocket.
No. And do you think that just because you do that and you show that you're upset about this, that he's just going to stop being president? Do you think he's just going to be like, oh, well, I guess they don't want me? You know?
Sorry, guys, we got to cut ourselves off there for a second. We didn't realize we were right here at the end of the episode. We'll see you guys tomorrow, where maybe we'll talk more about people and their shenanigans.
Don't mean to leave you hanging, but stay tuned for the next episode. You like that? Yeah, I got that.
We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah! Woo!